Yeah, who exactly is going to make love?
Hopefully the three of us.
This is one of my favorite movie seduction scenes because where the charming Juan Antonio, played by Javier Bardem, seduces, or tries to seduce rather, Scarlett Johansson and Rebecca Hall and goes very direct, starts talking about having threesomes within the first minute or two of meeting them, and gets a lot of resistance and shit tests by Rebecca Hall, who is playing Vicky. By the way, before we keep watching, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click that bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing. And last thing real quick, make sure to leave a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts about this video or anything at all. And follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. I'd love to hear from you and chat with you. All right, let's get back.
American?
So first, what I love is that he walks over there and he slows down as he gets there. Like, he's totally confident, he doesn't need to rush anything, and he actually stands there for about a second or two before he says anything. His opening line, American, not even that great, but the fact that he held some tension. Most people, when they approach a group like that, they start speaking before they even reach the group because they're trying to minimize any and all tension. But instead, if you get there and you just stop and you make eye contact and then you open your mouth, you're gonna have a much better effect because it shows the women right off the bat that you're confident and that you can hold that tension.
I'm Christina and this is my friend Vicky.
What color are your eyes?
They're blue.
I'd like to invite you both to come with me to Oviedo.
To come where?
To Oviedo. For the weekend. We leave in 1 hour.
What? Where is Oviedo?
A very short flight.
By plane?
What's in Oviedo?
I go to see a sculpture that is very inspiring to me. Very beautiful sculpture. You'll love it.
So I actually don't like how his tonality kind of goes up a little bit. It's like very soft. It's a little feminine to me. And he's like, Oviedo, we'll leave in 1 hour. Like, it's not very powerful or very masculine. It's not even that seductive compared to other seduction clips that I've reviewed. So it's not bad, but I'd give him like a B-, B+ at best.
Right, you're asking us to fly to Oviedo and back.
No, we'll spend the weekend. I mean, I'll show you around the city and we'll eat well, we'll drink good wine, we'll make love.
Yeah, who exactly is going to make love?
So I do like how direct he is. I mean, I would never do this in person within, it's like a minute and a half being that direct. Like, hey, let's go make love. Although maybe that could be a comfort zone challenge. But the way he says it is so interesting because he says it in a way that's just like, yeah, it's no big deal. It's normal. In fact, listen to the next thing he says. Same thing. It's like, yeah, that's what I do. I just make love with women all the time. It's no big deal. He's just asserting his reality upon them. That talking about this kind of stuff and doing this kind of stuff is no big deal. It's common for him, which of course shows a lot of confidence, even though one of the girls, Rebecca, not too into it. So let's see what she says.
Hopefully the three of us.
Oh my God.
I'll get your bill.
Jesus, this guy, he doesn't beat around the bush. Look, senor, maybe in a different life.
Why not? Life is short, life is dull, life is full of pain, and this is a chance for something special.
So listen to that comeback there. He's totally unaffected. It's just like, why not? Again, no big deal. It's his life. It's what he does. He makes it sound common for him. And he even uses a bit of logic. It's like, why not? Life is dull. Life is short. Life is full of pain. You actually start to agree with him. Like, yeah, that's true. Maybe we should do crazy things before we die.
Who exactly are you?
I am Juan Antonio, and you are Vicky, and you are Cristina, right? Or is it the other way around?
Yeah, but it could be the other way around because frankly it doesn't matter because either of us will do to keep the bed warm. I get it.
So that's his mistake right there. Going for sex, which is huge compliance before even knowing anything about them, not even really knowing their names. He didn't even really know which one is Christy and which one is Vicky. So might be good to get their names first before going for sex.
Well, you're both so lovely and beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, but we do not fly off to make love with whoever invites us to charming little Spanish towns.
Does she always analyze every inspiration until each grain of charm is, ¿cómo se dice, squeezed out of it?
I guess I have to say that, my eyes are green, actually.
So again, just listen to how unaffected he sounds. Like, she could say anything to him and it's not gonna faze him.
Oh God, look, I wouldn't call our reluctance to leap at your sexual offer being over-analytical. If you would care to join us for some recognized form of social interaction like a drink, then we'd be fine. But otherwise, I think you should try, offering to some other table.
What offended you about the offer? Surely not that I find you both beautiful and desirable.
I love that he just owns his desire for them, because women appreciate when you don't hide your intentions, when you're just direct and you come out and say it. Now, this was a little strong. I don't recommend being this strong or this forward. It's probably not going to work in real life. But when you tell a woman right away that you find her desirable or you find her very attractive, pretty, cute, whatever compliment you want to give her, women usually, like 90-something% of the time, appreciate it because it's honest and it's genuine. And it shows them that you don't have to hide your intention. It shows them that you're confident enough to give them a compliment and put your ego on the line there, right? Because the girl, you could go up to a girl and give her a compliment and she could be like, ugh, no, get away. You're not my type. So it shows her that you're willing to take risks versus just beating around the bush, not telling her or showing her that you're interested in her, which often leads you into the friend zone. The problem is that most guys, when they do give the compliment, they do it wrong. They do it in a way where she doesn't feel anything except just, slightly complimented. The key is to show your desire in her in a way that turns her on. And he really didn't do a good job of it in this scene, I don't think.
Offended me? No. It's very amusing, galling, to be honest. But is it my imagination or is it getting a little late? Should we go?
I would love to go to Oviedo.
What? Are you kidding?
I think it would be so much fun. I think we should go. I would love to go.
Christina, can we discuss this some other time when...
What I love about this is that you just never know what type of woman you're going to approach. You could approach a woman like Vicky, who is very resistant, even if you just give her a nice compliment, not even like, hey, let's go off to a Spanish island and have a threesome. But you just give her like, hey, you're really pretty. She could start giving you a lot of what I call tension tests, where she's throwing a lot of objections at you, testing to see if you can handle that type of pressure or not. Or you might get a girl like Christina who's just super into it right away. She's turned on by your approach and it's not going to take much to attract her and to take things to the next level because she's ready. You just never know. That's why you see a beautiful woman, go approach her and go see what kind of person is she. Is she more like Vicky or is she more like Christina or probably going to be somewhere in between?
When I saw you across the room at the art gallery, I noticed you have beautiful lips. Very full, very sensual.
Thank you.
Okay, look, if you want to go...
I can't guarantee the love making because I happen to be very moody.
I personally think he's a little bit too direct at this point. Way too direct. Because he's already showed his interest. Now he's talking about her lips, how, I don't know if he said sensual or sexual, but either way, it's just too much. And now you can see even Christina is showing a little bit of resistance, because if you come on too strong and you show too much interest too soon without her earning it, then you're gonna get resistance. It's kind of like this. Her beauty got your foot in the door. It's the reason you went up to talk to her. So tell her that. But it's not the reason you're going to take her to a Spanish island. Or it's not the reason you're going to get her phone number. You're not going to go on a date with her and take her out or buy her a drink or anything when all you know is that she's pretty. You're going to find out more about her. That is the key. Of course, in a movie, they usually skip that part and they just go straight for the, hey, I like you, I want you, and that works oftentimes because it's Hollywood, but where Hollywood gets it wrong is that really a woman needs more than just the man's interest. That's the first step, show interest, but then she needs to win him over. The man must be a little bit of a challenge, or sometimes a lot of a challenge, to show her that he has high standards, and not just faking it, but really having high standards, because that's what a high status man does. He goes over there with the attitude like, oh, okay, this girl is pretty, I'm gonna go tell her that, but I wanna go see what she's all about. I wanna go see if she's the kind of girl that I want in my world or not. So when you add that step of being a challenge, it works so much better, which of course is what we teach in our live boot camps.
Let's not negotiate like a contract. I came over here with no subterfuge and presented my best offer. Now I hope you will discuss it and give me the pleasure to take you with me to Oviedo. I have the good fortune to borrow my friend's plane. It's just big enough for the three of us, and I'm a very good pilot.
Oh, it sounds very safe.
Think it over.
So I like that he has this take it or leave it attitude, right? He shows all this interest in them, but he's like, hey, look, it's up to you. You guys decide. I'm fine either way. If you guys say no, I'm cool with that, right? He doesn't say that, but you can just tell he has that vibe that he's gonna be okay if they say no, which is what you need to do. You need to go over there and show your interest, not nearly as strong as he does, but show your interest in a way that communicates that if she's not interested back, it's no big deal for you. In fact, anything she does or says to you, it's no big deal. She tells you she's not interested, cool. She says she has a boyfriend, cool. She tells you to fuck off, cool. Nothing affects you. That is key. And when you have that kind of vibe, that kind of demeanor and attitude, that can actually make the woman, or women in this case, group of women, very attracted to you. So even though he made a lot of mistakes, in my opinion, by moving things way too fast and not even really having a great tonality, the fact that he's calm, grounded, and confident while Vicky throws all that tension at him and gives him all those objections, makes him seem and appear like an attractive man. So I want you to realize that it's not about the words that you say, because a lot of things that he said were not very good, but his overall vibe and demeanor was attractive. And that's really what is key. It's not something that you can memorize. It's something that you need to experience. You need to practice, just like any other skill. You need to go out there and meet women and fail a bunch of times until you start getting it right and getting it better and better, and have a mentor, somebody there watching you, somebody that can analyze it and, help you improve each time. So you don't just go out there and fail. You fail, learn a little bit, and then keep increasing and doing it better and better. And to speed up those results, I recommend practicing with a model or a female dating coach that can role play with you over and over again and give you feedback, because that will exponentially improve your results. It will 10x your results. That way you don't have to go out there and fail and get rejected over and over again, because you've practiced in a safe, controlled environment, which is why we bring in female dating coaches and models into our workshops to help you and role play with you. And we even do it virtually, where we bring in female dating coaches for you to role play with over Zoom. And that can really increase your confidence, and not only that, help you connect with women on a more intimate, romantic, and even sexual level. Because most guys, when they have interactions, they're either very platonic, or then they start being like more sexual in their interactions, and then they go to the exact opposite side and be creepy. You need to be more in the middle, not platonic, but also not too forward or not too creepy, because of course that's going to turn her off. You gotta find that sweet spot. And if you want me or my team to help you do that and bring in models to role play with you, then make sure to click the link down in the description or to the right of this screen. And also put a link to another breakdown video where I break down a movie scene, because these are a lot of fun and you can actually learn quite a bit from them. So I'll put that at the end of this video. Make sure to click that and watch that. And like I said earlier, subscribe to this channel. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing, man? Come on, subscribe right now. Click that bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. I would love to chat with you. I'm always dropping a ton of value on my Instagram as well. So follow me, man. Thanks for watching this video. Again, my name's Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and I'll see you in the next movie clip breakdown video. Cheers.